Today we're going to go over triggers, and this is a really important skill for getting. It's one of those things where you need to be able to recognize when somebody's doing something wrong, being able to capitalize it. So it's going to be a little bit, a little bit of practice. What we'll do is we'll do some drilling that just focuses on taking advantage of the things that people do wrong. We'll give some scenarios and it's going to be just responding to the other person. Right? So first we're going to go over some side control stuff.
There you go, sir. Control those.
Alright, so here he is. He's in good defensive posture. He's got his elbows in. He's got his knee up to help prevent me from taking him out. He's protecting his neck. These are all good things. So when I get side control on him, I mean, I want to really get in here, get in tight, rolling my shoulder in. I've got my hip controlling his elbow, all these normal things. But I need something to happen. I need him to either make a mistake or I need to catch him when he's trying to do something. Now it could be something as simple as he tries to, let's say he tries to bridge in, right? He's here. Now, one thing that I can do is, as he's here, let's say he gets this a little bit far away, right? So he's bridging in, but he's letting his elbow far up. I'm going to take advantage of that and slam it up here. And now I'm going to keep it out of place. I'm going to do everything I can to keep that from coming back down here. So if it gets away from his body, I'm going to keep it away from his body. So if it's up here like this, I'm going to reinforce that. And I'm going to keep on attacking him, keeping it up here. Wrapping my arms around it. Another example. Let's say we're here, and let's say this drops. For whatever reason, his leg drops. I feel, right here, I can feel against my leg. I feel his leg dropping down there. It's not where it ought to be. I'm going to transition to mount. Or, for example, let's say he starts fighting this arm. Let's say he tries to get an underhook underneath this arm. Well, this elbow is dropped in here. Look where he is. He's like this. He's hooking this underneath. He's got his elbow down here. His hands are nowhere near his neck. So if I'm here and he fights this underneath, I'm going to come in here and start choking him. Again, he's letting some element of his defense go. So I need to take advantage of it. And anytime he gets out of his basic defensive posture, keeping him from going to mount, keeping his elbows in, protecting his neck, we need to take advantage of that. So what I want you to do is, the person on the bottom, so the person on top, get the control you want. The person on the bottom, get into a good defensive posture. This, you can just raise your knee up here, that's fine. And what I want you to do is, without any warning, I want you to just do something. Like, for example, this, and bring it back in. He's got to respond, right? Or maybe I drop my leg for a second. Oh, too slow. Or, for example, let's say I turn into him, but I don't sprint out. He starts taking my back. Or, I'm here and maybe I fight this inside. And take that. Start taking my back, right? So, drop something out of place for just a second, and then try to get back in. So it may be something as simple as this, in which case you've got to isolate that, or maybe you just do something with a little elbow to elbow. Oh, you had two for one, right? So the person on the bottom, you make some small change away from here. The person on the top, your job is to catch it, no matter whether it's happening at the legs, whether it's happening up the top, and fill in that space, all right? We'll get into what to do with that a little bit more. But right now, I just want you to focus on responding to what the other person does. You don't have to submit, just take advantage of what they're doing, whatever the cue is, right? And I'll come around and I'll watch what everybody's doing and make sure that we're picking up on it, okay? Work that. Let's make this just a little bit more concrete.
There you go.
We're gonna simplify this to triggering
Stop.
an arm.
You don't have that.
So. That's all it is. All right. So, anytime that I can get this arm isolated, I've got an opportunity for an arm bar. Now, this can take there's a lot of different angles to get an arm bar. For example, I'm going to meet here, get out this side, I've got an arm bar here.
That's all it is.
I could be here, he could step a leg up. I've got an arm bar here. Every arm bar, I'm isolating his arm, controlling it, and then applying pressure to the elbow. This can take some different forms. For example, he might be here going after a triangle, but he postures up. Well, I've still got this arm in between my legs. Anytime I've got an arm in between my legs, I've got an opportunity for an arm bar. Now, he's way up there, but I can take this, get my arm bar. Or, let's say he starts to act like he's going to break my angle. Yeah, he starts to break that angle. I can still go after that arm bar. Even if I have to come all the way out like this, I've got an arm bar. The point is that if that arm gets in between my legs, I've got some kind of opportunity to attack. Now, there's omoplatas, there's wrist locks, there's something I can do with that. But the key is that there's something isolated in the position where I can attack. If it's just an arm, it's some kind of arm bar or omoplata, there's something I can do with just that arm. If it's the arm and the head, I've got triangles. If it's with my legs. But that also counts. Even something like this, once again, I've isolated his head and his arm, and I've got an arm triangle that I can do with.
Right here, but traditional side.
So, what we're going to do now is basically light sparring. So I want one person to be looking for an arm bar or some kind of an arm attack. That's the only thing that you're going to do. Anytime that you end up with an arm in between your legs, try an attack. Even if it's a weird angle. If I'm here, if I end up with Hank like this, right? There's no omoplata. The only thing that I could possibly do is hang on and pull back. But it's not. I've got his arm in between my legs. There's some attack there. I may not know what it is, but there's something there. So, as we're here, Hank goes and he's going around basically doing a lot of weird things. Oh, look at that. I got something here.
That's not an arm bar.
It's an attack on his arm. I'll include his shoulder with his arm. The point is I've got something to attack. I've got something to control. This is isolated. There's an attack possible. Alright? So, real light, the person that is being attacked, just do silly things. Even if it's something as simple as you do this, all right? That's enough. If I'm here, he's got a perfect opportunity to go after an omoplata. All right?
There you go.
Let's say I'm here inside of his guard, and I dig this in here. Now he's gonna go for that third, or he's gonna go for the arm. All right? So again, I'm just going to do weird things. I want to stick my arm out, no matter what position he's in. I've got to look for ways to expose something and for them to take advantage of it. Again, this is the trigger portion. I want you guys to be looking at it in terms of, okay, I'm going to do weird, silly things with my arm. I'm going to stick it out here. I'm going to put it over here. Every time that elbow gets away from your body, that person is going to have that opportunity to put themselves in a position to do something. Even if we're sitting here like this, and he reaches the arm out, I'm going to jump into position. I'm sorry. I don't care how silly it is. I want you to look at this more in terms of what can I possibly do. The person is helping. They're setting up these triggers. So your goal is to look at it not in terms of, oh, do I have an exact solution, but look for it and say, okay, that arm's isolated. Maybe I can change my orientation. Maybe I can change their orientation. Maybe something before here, an arm out, pull them past. Come up for the attack. Right? There's all kinds of options. So I'm start on that. I'll walk around. We'll go through. I'll see what you've got. If you get stuck, call me over. If you see an arm out someplace and you're like, I got nothing to do, call me over and I'll show you what you can do. Right?